is now live. Multi-streaming with
Star Citizen. Such bad programming. Now it's not trying to work. Okay, Jesus Christ. You know.
Lights on.
I don't know. Just. Okay, being the invisible man bug. No mobile glass, no nothing. Had to reset my character. Alright, it's not the worst of it, you know. Then you go to remake your character. Lights. Then you go to remake your character, and you actually have to remake your character 2 or 3 times before it actually shows up in the game, the character that you actually create. I mean, has there ever been such a bad programmed? I mean, we're not talking simple bugs here. We're talking just game breaking crap. I mean, you would think that after all these years, they would actually learn how not to do things. Unbelievable. Just totally broken stuff. Really, you really can't have a whole lot of faith in Chris Roberts and Cloud Imperium games, because if it can be done wrong, they will find a way to do it. It's almost like they practice it. No amount of money will fix this. Close comms.
Com link closed.
Just no amount of money. What they need is new management. They need somebody who can actually run a project, I think. Because Chris Roberts is not the person, and the people he's got, his family running it with him, they're inept. They have to be. I mean, there's just no other explanation. For so many things being so bad. Missing gear every time you log in. Your character turns invisible. Your mobile glass is invisible. Everything is invisible.
Welcome to Metro.
I mean,
Transfers to the perimeter.
I would think that after all this time, they could actually get something right. Badly implemented stuff, just like the food and water mechanic they put in here. It's so badly implemented, it's just a pain in the ass. You cannot buy but one item at a time. You can't store it. It just disappears. You buy it, it disappears out of your inventory. People claim, well, it doesn't stay persistent. Well, you know what? It doesn't stay persistent in the same game session, much less when you log in and out. Ships, armor, gear constantly disappearing between logins. You got to check your ships, you got to check your armor, you got to check everything every time you log in, because 90% chance something's missing off one of your ships, and you take it out and then you're going to die because it has no shields on. I mean, seriously. And the White Knights, you want to claim it's alpha. You know what? This is not an alpha. This is something they sell to play. You know, people are paying good money to be able to come in here and know it's not a completed game. And yes, there are going to be bugs, but we're not talking bugs. We're talking major malfunctions. A bug is a little annoying thing you can work around. or a mission that doesn't complete. It's not missing gear. It's not your character goes invisible. You can't play it. It's not every time you log in your ship's got no weapons on it, or it might not have any shields on it. Those aren't bugs. That's major issues. Major. I don't know. Like I say, it makes you wish you'd never spent a penny for Chris Roberts, because all he's done is taken the money and gone on vacation. Still have, after the reset, we still have duplicated ships, as you can tell. Yep. Still duplicated. Reset ain't gonna fix that, is it? Nope. No idea what may or may not be on things, so we're just going to take this little Hornet out to Alisar. I haven't checked the ships yet to find out what's missing on them. Oh, like I say, so many of us wish this would actually be a very good game. But so many of us are really getting tired of dealing with Chris Roberts' inability to produce what he preaches. Always talks a mean game, but they have never delivered on it. Now, see, they're finally moved. Like I say, we're not talking bugs here. We're talking major issues. I have no idea what that was on. God damn it. And it doesn't look like these major issues are ever going to be fixed, because they obviously don't know how to fix it. I have no idea why they don't. They claim they're programmers, but obviously they're not very good programmers. And I have heard that nobody will go to work for them anymore. That their reputation is so bad that people will not even, they can't even get anybody to fill positions that people keep quitting on. Can't say I blame them. Who wants the reputation of working for Cloud Imperium Games if they get a shot at a good paying job? You know? You're going to have a reputation of not being able to do anything. I mean, working for a company that has no credibility is not very good on your resume. Well, this isn't going to work. Look at this. Can't even get in my ship. Nope. Can't even get into the ship. Now, see, this is not a bug. These are major features that just don't work. Let me guess. Does have an engine in it, but you can't get into it. Like I say, these are not minor bugs. These are actual game-breaking shit. See? Unbelievable. This server disconnect. Gee. Isn't that amazing? Can you believe that happened? No, I can't believe it. This is just sad. When are they actually going to do anything? When are they actually going to put out something they claim you can play that is actually playable? Now, this is their advertisement. I'm not making this up. They claim you can play now. But they have not delivered on being able to play. And everybody needs to start speaking up instead of making excuses for their bad management. That's what they just need to do it. They need to quit kissing Chris Roberts' ass and tell him the facts. You know? Everybody always makes excuses for him. Well, he's excused everybody for 8 years now, and people are still buying into his lies. It's pretty sad. These are probably the same people who think the coronavirus is a hoax. Climate change is a hoax. Probably the same people. That's what I'm thinking. Now, of course, we know this ship is no longer available. I just, yeah. You really get tired of junk. I mean, how hard can it be to actually create a game that works? I don't know. Well, go on if you're going. You can go that way if you want to. I don't care. You ain't going far. Close comms.
Comlink closed.
So you get tired, you keep doing the same things over and over again because the game crashes, the game DCs. Like I say, they tell you the game is playable. It's not. It can be at times, but most of the time it's going to run your gameplay, the game itself, not anything you do, not stupid play. It's just that Star Citizen does not work very well. Why doesn't it work very well? Because they really don't know what they're doing. They are inept. They're just inept. You see all these people getting on this tram at once. Well, you can pretty bet that everybody DC'd. That's why the tram actually has people on it. That is quite common. Taking an awful long time to get here. Run, run, run. It's not like you guys are going to get there any quicker. Especially if you don't know which direction you're going. You went the wrong way again. I can see that. Okay, now we gotta reclaim this ship because why do we have to reclaim it? Because it will be not here. Although it was in a hangar, it's possible they just stored it. Could have happened. No guarantee it happened. Unknown Hurston. See this? Now technically I gotta claim it because it lost the ship already. Because Star Citizen didn't go anywhere in it, sitting in the hangar the whole time, but yet it has disappeared. I have no idea what this Buccaneer is doing Inventory. I did not buy one. It shouldn't be a loaner for anything I have. So I have no idea what it's doing here. More bugs. Oh, that's a bug. Got a ship you didn't buy. It's just a bug. Means nothing. Except that Star Citizen has very bad quality control. That's all that means. Bad quality control. Elevators running you over. Did you see that? That's pretty standard no matter where you go. Once again, I didn't even look where the goddamn thing was. Duh. And it is not here. Probably a good guess, but it ain't here. Try 9. It's not on 9. Not on 6. Well, that means it's probably on 5. 8. Does that make sense? That guy's peeing in that grate. You see that? I have no idea how to get into this ship. No idea. Got to be over here on the side somewhere, though, doesn't it? Yep. Can you even get in the back? Nope. I think it's just a light fighter. Made by Drake, it looks like. Big engines, little ship. Let me see. Well, we're going to be able to get into this one. So. Start up.
Acknowledged.
Contacts.
Broadcasting now.
We've got contacts. Close mobile glass.
Closing mobiGlass.
Are you gonna get smashed by the wind taking off? Probably. Take off.
Ascending. Retracting modules. Handing you the con.
Nope. Oh, I'm happy you thanked me. Cruise control.
Affirmative.
Affirmative. Star map.
Activating now.
Huh, it's actually going to work. Close star map.
Affirmative.
No, it's not going to work. It's going to jump me right through the fucking planet because it's Star Citizen. The navigation system's pretty stupid. Star map.
Activating now.
Yeah, stupidest navigation system ever designed by anyone. Close star map.
Affirmative.
Range.
Collecting
Got
data.
$50 million computers and you got to do things manually. Wow. people really get dumb, computer programming goes backwards. They probably program in the future like SIG does. I can't even get there. It's obstructed. Like I said, it's really quite sad. World's worst navigation system. 3-year-old designed it. Jump.
Jumping.
Star map.
Activating now.
They just aren't very good at creating things. Close star map.
Affirmative.
Range.
Collecting data.
Cruise control.
Affirmative.
Gimbals.
Actioned.
Notice how everything's in the center of your screen. Not. Jump. They
Jumping.
don't even know where the center of the screen is. That's what's really amazing to me. I would think they only support basically one, not resolution, but aspect 16.9, and they still can't get to the center of the screen with stuff. It just amazes me. Range.
Collecting data.
Jump.
Jumping.
Oh, well. Any year now, they'll replace Chris Roberts with somebody who can actually run a project. But by then, I'll probably be knee-deep in dual universe. And won't care what they do in Star Citizen anymore. And Space Legs are coming to Elite Dangerous. Once they get FPS in Elite Dangerous, they'll be able to do everything you can do here better. Kind of looking forward to it. Kind of looking forward to it. Says it's got a compass over there on the right, but not in the right place, is it? Yep, gets pretty boring in quantum travel. Yeah, that's what I have to say about Star Citizen. Very boring travel mechanics. It's not Chris Roberts' fault. He's a very boring person. Range.
Collecting data.
Hey.
Hey, hey, hey. Jump.
Jumping.
It's always nice to see you streaming.
Yeah. Some people would disagree. He's saying, God, is he streaming again? Let's get rid of him. God, they need to increase the load ranges back up. This is ridiculous. All this getting nothing but question marks. This close to the target, nothing but question marks. Just really sad.
Oh well, you are a bit grumpy at the game.
Yes,
But that is just fine. Smiling face with open mouth and tightly closed eyes.
Yes, this is, yeah. Just like all these question marks. Now, I'm not close enough to all these ships that my passive scanners don't know what they are. See, that's just, I mean, that's just really shitty gameplay. That's shitty design. I don't care what anybody says. I mean, the White Knights will say, oh, there's this reason or that. You know what? That just makes for a sucky game. Permission to land.
Approach protocols engaged.
I mean, if I can see them visually, you know, I'm actually within 1,000 meters. Closed bubble glass.
Closing.
But I
bogey
guess
glass.
my eyeballs are better than the computer's sensors, is what it's telling me. Landing mode. I mean, I really find that
The landing
sad.
gear is down and locked.
I mean, come on. Computer, the game can't even find itself. See how close I am now before it finally showed up? I mean, that's ridiculous. That is serious bad malfunction on their part. I mean, you know. Power down.
Powering down.
Exit seat. Had to reset my character
Affirmative.
because I had the caterpillar out, landed it, walked out of the command area, down the stairs, and fell through the floor. Fell through the floor. Just fell through it. And then had a DC. So when I logged back in, I was invisible, no mobile glass worked, everything was broke. Completely. Tried re-logging in a couple times to fix it, nothing would fix it. Had to reset my character. Okay, so I reset my character. Yeah, you know, it's a complete wipe supposedly, so you have to redo your character. Before the character I made showed up in game, I had to remake it 3 times. Because every time I went in the game and checked what my character looked like, right after logging in, I was either a black guy, a fat guy, every character except what I made. So it took me 3 times to make the character over again in customization before it finally got in the game. That's just unexcusable. Come on. I mean, we're not... Can't people see you standing here? Is that it? You just can't see me standing here. You gotta bounce me around, huh? Do you? Huh? That's actually Demented Warlock, so I know who it is. Are you planning on doing anything, Demented? Or are you just pushing me around because you're big and ugly and you got a top hat on? Did you notice he's wearing a bucket on top of his head? See that? That's a bucket. He's better known as Buckethead. See that? He's wearing a bucket inside his helmet. It's not that Star Citizen has graphical issues. It's just that he is special. You too have the top hat.
The bucket is the best part, lol.
Yes, you could probably have a bucket too if you want to. But yeah, there's no graphical issues. It's just the way it's designed. How come your armor's only shiny on one side?
Probably not. I got stopped for a scan and stopped and it didn't trigger, so I ejected an EVA in.
Oh, did you really? Well, at least you could see the station. Oh, you'll be glad to know that it didn't take my money when I reset. So it only does that to you. It takes all your money. At least it gave mine back. Are you jealous? Huh? Are you jealous? Huh? Are you? Come on, tell me. It's probably because you're wearing a top hat.
I figured it was only me. They know I can make it back quick.
Yes, that's probably, yeah, yep. Like I say, I know they made me invisible because they set out to get me. I know that's what it was. Yeah, that's what they did it for. I can't believe I had to recreate my character 3 times before it finally showed up in the game, the character I made, instead of their ideal of a character. Isn't that ridiculous? 3 times. But I knew that was going to happen because it's happened before, so you get used to it. So as soon as I logged in, first thing I did was hit the minus key to find out you just disappeared. Did you DC or did you die a miserable death?
That is messed up.
Yeah. Did you DC? Because you disappeared.
I left.
Oh, you left? Oh, okay. I was going to say because you disappeared. Yeah, they really need to start working on fixes. Maybe. Possible. I haven't even checked to see what's missing off my ships yet. I'm sure there are things.
I am gonna heat up some food.
Uh-oh. I think
Coupling.
it's too easy. Too early for me to cook yet. What is it? 2:30? Yeah, I got a couple hours. I got a steak to throw on a grill. Maybe I'll make some French fries with it. Could be a baked potato. Depends on how lazy I am.
I kinda like that buck.
It's all right. It flew all right. That's the first time I've ever been in one. Okay, there you go. My prospector, even though I have duplicates.
It's a rainy day today, flood warnings.
Yeah. It rained here earlier, but it's supposed to rain more this afternoon. It's actually on the pad on B2, so it lied. I have learned to double check. Because it says it won't spawn, and then it didn't spawn. Yeah, the Buccaneer doesn't seem to be a bad little ship. I mean, I think we got way too many light fighters in the game. But what do I know? I don't even know what the Buccaneer costs, but it's probably more than the Arrow. And if you're going to buy one, you probably just ought to buy the Arrow, right? I think the Arrow's the cheapest light fighter. Of course, they nerfed it. It's only got one shield generator. That's probably not a good thing. I mean, before, when they released it, it had two. But with one shield generator, I would think the shields on it would be a little weak. But it's got good firepower for its size. And it looks nice. It does look kind of neat. Somebody's caterpillar sitting there. Boy, he barely got it on that pad, didn't he? Huh. Something got start up. Start up.
Acknowledged.
Have I got a mining head? Mining mode.
Affirmative. Stand by.
See, I do not have a mining head. I can't go nowhere. Ain't this awful? Power down.
Powering down.
Exit seat. $108,000, 108,000 credit mining head has now disappeared, and it doesn't even have one on it. Now, see, I'd have gone all the way out to Daymar, and I'd have been bitching. But I knew I reset my account, so I kind of expected something to be missing. I mean, come on. So, do I even have one in my inventory? Probably not. Mobile glass?
Open mobile glass.
Bet you ain't even got one anymore. 108,000 credits. No mining head. Now see, it says it has one on it, but I just pulled the mining head out and it doesn't. And I have no mining heads in inventory. So how do you like that? No mining heads. Well, now according, I got one. I can probably fix it if I go into a hangar. See, it says right there that I have a Helix mining head. Might have to go in the hangar. Close mobile glass.
Closing mobile glass.
But as you notice, see that? Now I have actually gone out. That is a unit with no mining head at all. Not even the stock one. It is no mining head on that. Now, it's hard to break rocks with this particular unit. Even if you use consumables, it just doesn't work very well. So in case you're wondering what a prospector looks like with a no mining head, that's it. And yes, I have learned to look every time I take it out, because I have actually taken it out, got there, gone into mining mode, and there's been no mining head on it. And of course you can't fix it when the ship's on the pad or in the air or on the ground. It's got to be stored in a hangar somewhere. So I remembered to look. And you have to remember to look every time you log in, because things just keep disappearing in Star Citizen. They claim it's persistent, but what it's persistent at is being bad. Persistently bad. So I'm going to insurance claim it, because it's unusable. Oh no, if I store it, I can't claim it. Come on, it's going to make me go somewhere else to claim the goddamn ship. Isn't this a bitch? No, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go out there and self-destruct the son of a bitch. I'm not flying all the way to Levski again. I get so tired of having to fly
I went to mess around with Subnautica and the Epic launcher is garbage.
Oh yeah, I don't like Epic games for that reason. You're right, it's the launcher. I do not like Epic's launcher. Yeah, I've tried some of their games before and the launcher was just so bad. Oh, come on. Now it's not even on the pad. Son of a bitch. You know what? This is getting ridiculous. Yeah, you're right. The Epic launcher is really, really bad. I think all of them are bad. I don't really like Ubisoft's too. I mean, I'm not proud of that. And EA's Origins is not great. You know, they want to collect all this information.
It kept starting in VR and I didn't want to play in VR, had to add a command line.
Oh, that's it.
Server is working.
Server is working. Yeah. Well, I guess this is actually quicker than flying out to Levski, but Jesus. This is just sad.
From what I see. LOL, you're on it.
Yeah, that's the problem with it right there. They got a flag up on whenever I join a server, they got a flag up to see, let's see another way we can fuck with him. I'm telling you, that's what it is. Now see, it says, see this? It shows it has a mining head on it, but it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't have a mining head when you get in it. So what we're going to do is we're going to get in here and we're going to blow it up. That way I can claim it without going all the way to Levski. Because I can't claim it. It's not letting me claim it here, even when it's on the pad. It's saying store instead of claim. So we are going to blow it up. Start up.
I want to join.
Acknowledged.
This is a Star Citizen workaround. Start up.
Acknowledged.
Take off.
Grand Theft Auto 5 is free on
Retracting
Epic. I see
modules.
why it was having
Handing you
issues.
Yeah, that game just doesn't interrupt me. I've heard it's so bad with people cheating and hacking and stuff that just, you know. Okay, prepare to die. Gotta find a backspace key here.
What's Epic?
Epic Game Launcher. It's not going to let me die. There it goes.
Epic Games.
Yes. Change view.
Roger that.
The death of a spaceman coming up right here. Watch it live. See, I'm unsuspecting. I'm sitting in the seat. I have no idea I am about to die. Ah! Well, that blew up pretty good, didn't it? It usually doesn't blow up that good, but that's pretty good blow up. I'll have to admit, that was pretty good.
Rib.
Yep, that was pretty good. Yeah, normally it doesn't, you know, really kind of disappointing most of the time, but that actually blew the hell up. Nothing but little bitty pieces left. I was just added by DNA to the universe. Okay. I'm going to claim. Checking, and we are gonna.
Your Twitch stream is really clear.
Sometimes it's clearer than others. I don't know why that's true. Bubble glass.
Open Mobiglass.
I mean, I play at a higher resolution than I stream at. Of course, it's not going to let me select a ship here. We're looking for a Prospector second iteration. Miscellaneous.
You got to fix the black borders too.
Yeah, I don't care if it doesn't. Well, they're a little short. I didn't actually look. Okay. Close bubble glass. Yeah, what's wrong with the black borders? Come on.
It looks very good now.
Oh, it's not off that bad. I mean, I could probably fix it a little bit, but it's not that bad. It's good enough for a rookie. All right. Exit mobile glass. Exit mobile glass. Why aren't you exiting? Come on. Exit mobile glass. All right, woman. What the hell's your problem here? All right. Now I gotta wait for it to respawn. Could expedite it, I guess. Oh, let's see. What's the expedition? 6 minutes. Instant. Can't beat that. Although it's cost me a whole lot of credits. Now it says 23 seconds. Huh, so much for instant. They lied to me. Took my money after they lied to me. I don't see no aliens out there. That's right. Only when you risk everything can you get something truly special. ECN alert. You know, actually, I think I'm going to take a break for a minute. I think I'm going to take a break and come back. Fill my drink up. My drink's empty. I'm going to go out mining for 30 minutes to an hour. I'll need refreshments. I'll need it. Okay, be back.